We're doing 10 exercises and we are going to repeat them 3 times. We're going to work for 50 seconds and rest for 10, so similar to the other workouts that we've done. And there's 10 exercises that we'll do. So I'll show you those 10 exercises now, and then we'll do our warm-up. So our first exercise is called a clock squat. If you want to use a weight, you can, but you don't have to. So we're going to stand on one leg. Okay, so my left leg is going to be stationary. My right leg is going to point out at 12 o'clock, and I'm going to squat. Then 3 o'clock, I'm going to squat. Then 6 o'clock, and I'm going to squat. We'll do half with that leg, and then the other half will switch. So my leg will point at 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. So we'll do 25 seconds on each leg. The second exercise is a plank to a chaturanga or just a plank. Okay? So if you're doing a plank, you can do it up here on your hands. Okay? And if you want, you can just hold it here. Okay? If you want, if that's getting too hard for you, you can go down to your knees and hold here. But what a chaturanga is what you're going to do is you're going to lower yourself to the ground and try to hold yourself here. So my elbows are pressed against my body and I'm not touching the ground. And then you bring yourself back up if you can. Okay? Our third exercise is heel touches. So on our backs, and we're bringing our hands and we're touching our heels back and forth. Fourth exercise is a push-up with a reverse snow angel. So we're going to do a push-up and we're going to go all the way to the ground. So you can do these from your knees or your toes. But what we're going to do is I'm going to start on my toes. I'm going to bring myself all the way to the ground. So you're lying on the ground. Then my hands are going to come out in front of me like a Superman. And I'm going to do a reverse snow angel. All right? So, and then my hands are coming back by my shoulders. And I'm pushing myself up. Next one is toe taps. So that's where you have an object in front of you, and you're just tapping your toes on that object. And you can go in a circle if you want. Okay. Next one's a marching glute bridge. So we are on our back. And we're doing a glute bridge. If you just want to hold the glute bridge, you can. Or to make it harder, you're going to lift one leg and then the other, as if you're marching. Whole time keeping your hips up. Next one is a plank toe touch to reach. So this is if you have an object in front of you. What you're going to do is you're going to have the object in front of your hands. So you're in a plank. You're going to push back into a downward dog. Your right hand is going to touch your left toe. And then you're going to reach forward. So my left hand touches my right foot. I come forward into basically a one-armed plank, and then I reach forward. And then we'll keep going with that one. V-sit with alternating scissors. So 2 options here. One option is just hold your V-sit. Or option number 2 is we're going to be scissoring our legs while trying to hold that V-sit. Obviously, I didn't do a very good job of that one. Second last one is a tricep pike push-up. So we're going to be in a pike position, and we're trying to bring our elbows down to the ground and back up. And our last one in our set of 10 is a 4-foot touch combo. So to show you in slow motion, we're going to go left foot in front, right foot in front, left foot behind, right foot behind. So left, right, front, back. And then as you get more comfortable with that, you can speed it up. All right, so that is those are our 10 exercises, and we will repeat them 3 times. So let's get started with our warm-up. So we'll take a nice deep breath in and out. And in. And we'll do 5 of these. I think this is my last one. funny how I can lose track counting 5. Move shoulder circles forward. And arm circles forward. And the shoulder circles back. And arm circles back. And now we're going to do a couple of inchworms. So hands right at our feet. Walk your hands out. We'll do a push-up, then push back into downward dog, and then plank, and walk your hands back. So we'll do that 5 times. So walk your hands out, push up, push back into downward dog, back to plank, and walk your hands up. And we'll do 5 of these. That's 3. That's 4, and we'll do 1 more, and then we'll get started with our workout. Actually, we'll do 25 jumping jacks, and while you're doing those jumping jacks, I'm going to go get myself some water, because I forgot. All right, awesome. So we'll get started. So the first exercise is those clock squats. You can hold an object in front of you or not. We'll start with our left leg on the ground, so our left leg is going to be stationary. So we will start in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So our left leg is stationary, and our right leg, we're doing a squat with it at 12 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock. And we're going to switch in 2 seconds. Oh, now. So now we're switching legs. So now our right leg is stationary, and our left leg is pointing at 12 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock. And our next one is our plank, or our plank to chaturanga. And done. So whichever version you'd like to do, if you want to do just hold the plank, that's fine. Or if you want to try the chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to hold each one for 12 seconds. So I'm going to hold my plank here. And now I'm going to go down and hold chaturanga here. So I'm not touching the ground except with my hands and my feet, the tips of my feet. And now I'm going to come up. Whew. Coming up is the hard part. You'll really feel it with your triceps. And I'm going to hold here for another 3 seconds. And back down. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, our next one is our heel touches. So we're on our backs. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going side to side with our shoulders off the ground. This really works your external obliques as well as your rectus abdominis. So your rectus abdominis are the abs in the middle, those that make up what people refer to as your six-pack. And your external obliques are your abs on the side. Halfway. Try to keep your neck neutral. You don't want to have it all the way up or all the way down. Now we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And next we're doing our push-ups with our reverse snow angel. 3, 2, 1. So bring yourself down to the ground all the way. Arms and legs out. And snow angel. Then bring your hands back and push yourself back up. When you are going up and down, you're trying to keep your body straight like a plank, making sure that your hips come up and down with the rest of your body. So the push-up works your chest and your triceps, and the snow angel works your back muscles. And now we're doing our toe touches. So get an object, put it in front of you for our toe taps. And go. So I'm just touching lightly, and then I'm going to move in a semicircle around my object. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Five seconds. And next one is our marching glute bridge. 3, 2, 1. So hips up. And then, if you'd like to, bring one foot up and down. The important part is keeping your hips up and that they're not kind of wobbling side to side. This exercise is really good for your glutes, or your bum, and the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Five seconds. Good. Next is, our plank with our toe touch and our reach. 3, 2, 1. So I'm in my plank. I'm going to push back into downward dog, touch my opposite toe, and then reach forward. Anytime we do a plank, our plank is working our core, so our rectus abdominis that I mentioned earlier, our six-pack muscles, and depending on what else we're doing. So this is working a little bit of our obliques as well. 3, 2, 1. Next is our V-sit with our scissors. Hopefully I won't fall this time. 3, 2, 1. So you could just hold the V-sit here, or you can bring your legs up and down like scissors. This is working your legs as well as your core. I need a little bit of help with my legs here. I'm just going to hold the V-sit for a bit. Halfway. Now I'm going to try the scissors again. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And next is our tricep pike push-ups. So we're here in our pike, keeping our bum up and our elbows in. We're trying to lower our forearms to the ground and back up. You should really feel this in your triceps. The triceps are the back part of your upper arm. If you can go all the way to the ground, that's great. I can't, so I'm just going as close as I can. And after this, we have our forefoot touch. So this next one works your coordination and your mental fitness. 3, 2, 1. So we're going front, front, back, back. As fast or as slow as you would like. 2, 1, and go. For the first 25 seconds, I'm going to go with my left foot always first. And then I'm going to try to smoothly make the transition. So right. It's so much easier for me to go left foot first. That's weird. 3, 2, 1. And now we're back at the beginning with our clock squat. So this is round 2. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm going to start with my right leg stationary this time. And we're going to switch right now. Next is our plank or our plank to Chaturanga. And 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm going to hold each one for 12 seconds. And down. And up. And down for the last time. Three, 2, 1. All right, next one is our heel touches on our backs. 3, 2, 1, and go. So when we do these, we don't need to go fast. Just nice and slow and controlled. Halfway. And next, I believe, is our push-ups with our snow angels. Let me just double check. Yeah, push-ups with snow angels. And go. And if you're doing these on your knees, it's all the same. Three, two, one. And now it's our toe touches. 3, 2, 1, and go. And to increase the intensity, pick up the pace. And this is a type of cardio exercise. So cardio is getting our heart pumping. And your heart is a muscle as well. So it's always good to be working that muscle. Three, two, one. And now we're doing our marching glute bridge. 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember, you can just hold your glute bridge here if you're not interested in doing the marching. And if you're doing the marching, check in with your hips. Try to make sure they're up as high as you can push them. And next is going to be I think it's our plank with our toe touch and reach. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go. So push yourself back to downward dog. And then go forward into a plank, and then reach out. So it's almost as if you're doing a one-arm plank when you're doing your reach. And next is our V-set with or without scissors. Three, two, one. So V-sit with or without scissors. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. And 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And now it's our coordination. Move our forefoot tap. 3, 2, 1. Once again, this is a cardio type of exercise. And then after this, we are done 2 rounds, and then we'll start back at the top for our last round with our clock squat. 3, 2, 1. So 2 rounds done, 1 to go. And clock squat. I'm going to switch in 5 seconds. And switch. With your stationary leg, check that all the weight's still in your heel. Next is our plank or plank to chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can hold your plank up high, you can hold your plank on your elbows or your forearms, or you can do it on your knees. And down if you're going to go down. And then up. Check in with your hips, make sure that they're in line with the rest of your body. And down. 3, 2, 1. Heel touches is next. And go. And after this, we have our push-up with our reverse snow angel. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. And push up to reverse snow angel. 3, 2, 1, and go. And after this, we have our toe taps. toe taps are next. 3, 2, 1, and go. And you can try to pick up the pace. And after this, it's our marching glute bridge. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. So marching glute bridge in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. After this, it's our plank, alternating toe touches to reach. Five seconds. So you can just roll over basically. 3, 2, 1. So plank, a toe touch, and reach. Halfway, and then we have our V-set with or without our scissors. And I realized that I actually forgot one in our last set, I think. I'm not sure, I'll have to check at the end what the time is. Next is our Pike push-ups. And 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So I realized I forgot this one in our last round. So we're going to do this. Then we'll do our forefoot touch like we're supposed to. And then we're going to repeat this one more time, this Pike push-up, because I forgot it. Try to make sure that the movement is only coming from your triceps. I'm not doing a really good job demonstrating that because I find that I'm moving the rest of my upper body, but I'm trying just to make sure that the movement is coming from my triceps. Three, two, 1. So next is our forefoot touch. 2, 1, and go. Halfway, and then we're going to do those tricep pike push-ups one more time. Two, one. All right, last one. 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure your elbows stay in. Halfway. And then in 7 seconds, we are done. Then we'll do our cool down. Oh. All right, let's do our cool down. Ooh, grab a drink. All right, so we'll start our cool down. Same when we started our warm up. We'll do a nice deep squat. Arms up. And exhale. Our squat's probably quite a bit deeper now. You feel a little bit more flexible. And then we'll do one more of these. And when we get to our arms right about here, we're going to hinge forward with our hips and let our body fall. Now we're just hanging here. Then we can heel toe our feet a little further apart. Now we'll reach to our right leg. Just a very slight bend in our right leg. And now we'll slide across to the left. Just a very slight bend. And now we're going to put our hands in the center and we're going to try to walk our hands back. We're going to reach behind us. All right, and now we're going to lunge to our right side, so bend our right knee, and our left arm is doing big circles. And then the other way. And now we'll lunge to our left side, and our right arm is going to be doing circles. And then switch directions. And then we'll slowly heel toe our feet back together. And as we stand up, we think about rolling up one vertebrae at a time. We'll grab our right laces and think about pushing those laces into your hand as opposed to pulling on your foot. And now your right leg is going to cross over your left knee. You're going to sit down. If you need to hold on to something, please do. And stand up, and we'll switch. So push your left laces into your hand. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. And sit down. Or pretend to sit down. And that's it. We are done.